She talk about black.
Maybe Norm Spellman?
No, his name is Norm Spellman, okay? No, in the Kinsey syndrome, because this is a form of a syndrome also, and they are all kin to each other in SEY backwards, in Kinsey, is yes, you know, like for king, you know? So, his name is Norm. There was a Norm. His name was Norman, I think, yeah, you know, to teach, you know, that is normal to have hair around the tree as though it is a bush, you know, when the children come and they get ready to molest them, or however that damn movie goes, you know, or the story, or the words. So his name is Norman. Now he is the Spellman. So I wonder who wrote this. I should go and see. Okay, Spellman. He is the man. He is a Jew boy. So I want to see if someone, his name is Spelling, I think, to see if he wrote it, because it would be a connection. But he did not do it. Someone with the camera did it. Come on, bring your ass in. Him. And I think he played in something that I liked. I used to watch the program on TV. Damn it, I can't think of it. And I only liked it because of the, you know, the theme song. Anything, mostly everything I watched on TV, I only watched it because I could connect to the theme song. You know? And we watched him. That's when Alicia Ma wasn't wrong. Family Ties or Growing Pains, one of those. He played in Family Ties or Growing Pains, one of those. Because I liked that theme song, and that's why we watched it. So now I'm going to go here to images. Because he decided that they would be blue. So he decided to play games with blood on the inside, which is blue, and Pandora has the blues. Okay? So this is him. And to me, this is just a modern day Pocahontas. Because they do look like, you know, what they call Indians. That is an epithet to call the Acadians or Mayans Indians. You know, they did not become Indians until they began to turn pink. You know, and they became Mexicans when they began to turn pink. A Mexican today, he will tell you he is not an Indian. He'll tell you point blank, he is not an Indian. He is not an Indian. He either was a man or an Acadian. You know? So I feel like they were Acadians first. When they came over here, they were Acadians first. And this is just a modern day Pocahontas, except she is older. And the pink man needs to be accepted everywhere. You see the V he has over his head? Because he is the victor. And she was betrothed to someone else in her village, her brother, but she chose this pink man over him. You see? She guards his body. And they have her as a cat also, you know, because she goes, you know, how a cat goes, you know? And remember Catwoman? The first Catwoman was Black. And I'm sure she still is Black. Halle Berry, she played Catwoman, a really good Catwoman. Except Halle Berry is a mutant. She is a half-breed. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. And here she is, you see? They are getting all of her energy. And she cannot see. Maybe that's why her eyes are closed. She cannot see that they will destroy her in her memories. And that's what I cannot get. I can't comprehend for the life of me how no one can actually get that, you know? So here, now he comes, and now the lights, they all come to him, you know? Remember, This is a cameraman writing this shit, you know? The big man. No matter where he goes, he can go on any planet in his movies, any continent in his movies, any state, no matter where the fuck he goes, he always is the one to come out on top. He has to write himself like that, so that he can keep joining himself on and on and on and on and on to everyone. And she is the silly one, you know? Her emotions are in the wrong place. And he is the robot. Look like the cat scratched the fuck out of him, doesn't it? Huh? I like the way that bitch dies. But there was something else I wanted to show. See? They will do anything to become melanated. So, if they can fix themselves up like this, and they can fix themselves up like this, they can fix themselves up to be anything. They can fix themselves up to be a melanated female. But that was something in it. Maybe I passed it by. Yeah. This is the one. She goes to protect him. And she goes over Massa head to protect him. And when you see a female popo today, a melanated female popo, even if she is just a Charlie harasser, she goes over the head of Massa to keep him protected. And she is protecting him from her own brother, just as in Pocahontas, except her brother dies this time with this nigga supposedly on their side against his own people because they are able to be trained to not be so apathetic, because he began to learn another way of life. Another way of life that was much, much freer than the life of his in place. This life, he could walk. Their life, they only promised him that he would walk. But this life, he can walk. And at the end, they take his body and put it in this body forever. So now the nigga becomes melanated. And he comes up with this kind of bullshit because he knows he can only be melanated when his ass dies. And this little nasty bitch right here, Grace, I found that hoe. She said, I would die for a sample of the tree. Bitch died right at the tree. She got what the fuck she wanted. You know? I found so much shit into this movie that it just makes me want to bark, you know? And then I say to myself, how can I watch a movie like this although I know this is 666? There is a numerological type code, you know, numerology. And there are 26 letters and you time each one by 6. So A is 6, B is 12, C is 18. And the syndrome goes on until you get to the letter Z, although it stops. So Z would be what, 26 times 6, I guess. And it's also, it's 26 letters. I was born on the 26. So I know this right here is a 666. Also the tar, ISHTAR, is tar, has the blues. So now, let's go and fuck with her melanated children. We're going to send you in. You're going to win that trust. Now, you must be believable in order to win the trust, to have her, that she will want to be over your head to protect you from her own. And this looks like a fucking dick hanging down. I just hated them. I hated them. They think I'm supposed to watch this movie in the way they want me to see right here. Yeah, all our memories in it. And they want to just fucking destroy every fucking thing. Also here, And Dora is in the mountain. Pandora is in the mountain. I lived on Mount Dora. Now here they want to show you what they are supposed to be. Seed after his own kind. And there she is. A melanated female. She is playing the part of who she is, and she does not even know it because they have given her the blues. And they know exactly what they are doing. And then these two, they will get together and then it will be like, I see you, I see you, I see you. No nigga, you saw her. She did not see you to the end. You are in a wheelchair. And you are pink. And she chose him over her own brother. I'm like, them and their fucking rituals, and our people love to play their rituals, and this is why we cannot get by. We will not move forward. We will not move forward. They are all out to get the melanated man. They even have the melanated ones helping them. Now here, no one there is a redbird. These are the vultures I speak of. And to me, these are more so robots. The dogs were put there. If you notice, the dogs were more so to fuck his ass up, right? The dogs were put there by them. They are spliced. But these are robots. No, the last one to ride, it is a certain one. I don't want to go through the whole movie, so I'm trying to move fast. There's a certain one. I think it's her great grandfather was the last one to ride it, no one else. All of a sudden he comes. He is so fucking smart. Cunning bitch. He knows how to. They are more powerful. They do whatever. They will not look up. And then he said that is a thought. And so he slides down and jumps on his back. And now he gets to roam and ride that. So now even the brothers in the camp are looking up to him. He is higher than them now. What the fuck? This nigga ain't even real. And he's doing shit better than you, of course. Because he's not real. The motherfucker ain't real. Can do anything better than anyone. Because the bitch ain't real. What the fuck is this? A crazy motherfucker. She's probably melanated too. No. They even like to play the part anything to become melanated. Look at that. Caveman looking motherfuckers want to be melanated and want to be a cat. And that's why they have Dora as a cat in Monster High. The Monster High dogs, they are there. They are a program for medical things. Monster High came about through Frankenstein. It was a Frankenstein thing. Okay, so now his name is Norm Spellman. So it is normal for the Jews to keep putting these spells over men by writing. As I said, even the person that wrote this, he's pink. Here he has the E, and right at his ear, another E. All you need is a and you will have ear. And this is down where the pineal gland would possibly be or start. He knows what he is doing. Look at his name. Innate for life. And then you have jam. You know, come on up and jam, y'all. And he is a Cameron. Now let's see. Oh shit, I will have to do it this way. Hold on. Okay, I put this. At first I only put in Cameron. And the same page came up. So I go back and I put in his name to make sure I'm going to put him with that. But Marjorie, when her brother James returned to the United States injured from service overseas, some adorable, The Life of Aleister Crowley, second edition. I'm not going to read it. So James Cameron waited for the right effects to be invented. Yes, he did. Then he AWAS. I think this is the name of the god AWAS, which can also be a new like AWAS or Ute was, according to Alistair Crowley, is the being who dictated to. I made open that one. No, in magic, see, I'm telling you. In theory and practice, Alistair Crowley wrote, James Cameron, who has written and directed such movies as Titanic. And Alistair Crowley probably has something to do with the Titanic going down too. Okay, Jimmy Page owns Crowley's old mansion. Jimmy Page. You know Jimi Hendrix owned that mansion too. And that's when he began to like hallucinate. And that's when people started to say he was delusional. And he would run and try to hide in the drugs, but he could not do it. Jimi Hendrix is back today too, but I think Jimmy is most satisfied with his life because he is in a melanated body, of course. And this melanated body only deals with pink women. So that is something that Jimmy had in his DNA when he died. However, Tosh did not have that in his DNA. Tosh did not touch a pink woman. He did not have that in his DNA when he died. So the body that Tosh originally occupies, there's a walk-in, and it makes that body deal with a pink chick, and Tosh is not having it, so Tosh does not go there. And whatever happens to that body, Tosh does not really care, because Tosh is like a prisoner. You know, he is like a being on two planets. And that's how sometimes how it goes now, because they are using technology to walk into your body, and when they walk into your body, it's kind of like to kick your original entity out, and they become a walk-in. And again, they try to choke the shit out of me because I'm telling them, and I told them that I would. I gave them certain demands. They did not, and I mean the demands were on the table for you know how long? Since I found out about the yes, I didn't know all this. Since I found out about the yes, it's been on the table. So now we have a Marjorie Cameron and James Cameron is related in any sense. Yes, it does so. Because at first I only put in Cameron and Alistair Crowley, and she came up. I said, it must be his mother. And somewhere about her, they had like The Witch or something. Let me see. See, I did not put his name there. Here we go. Babylon working. Parsons and Cameron, who Parsons now regarded as the Scarlet Woman. Babylon, called for by the ritual. Do what thou wilt. A life of Alistair Crowley, and he is kin to her. So he knows exactly how to play the game. He knows what to do. Even the people, even the Earthlings, the melanated Earthlings that he had playing the parts in the blue skin, even them things will have something to do with them gaining power over us, and they are gaining power. And they are gaining it, and they have gained it. They have the victory over our dumbasses. Now here it is, a holy, which this word means health, a guardian angel according to Alistair Crowley. And that was in 1966. He died in 41, so someone else did this. And courtesy of the Cameron Persian Parsons Foundation. So now you have some Parsons. This word par means that they are on par with each other, with Cameron. A maverick, follower of the esoteric mysticism of Alistair Crowley and his philosophical group, the OTO, or do Templi, whatever, Orientis, because he got a lot of this from the Orient, and the Orient of the Asian people, which will take you back to root. Now, Cameron was also in something. Cameron, Alistair Crowley, guardian angel. Someone too, she is a witch. Oh. Cameron, LA's witchiest women, gets a mocha. And this is when they talk about the health guardian angel, guardian to Alistair Crowley. This was her name. She was the guardian to him. You see? And then here comes the man who does this movie here. And then it's 20 minutes and I'm going to come back. Now he wrote.